Well, everyone, one of the coolest things Apple has done recently in the last couple of months was actually announcing this Apple Self-Service Repair Program, the ASSR, if you will. Now, this was an awesome little thing that they released or they announced in November. And essentially what this would allow us to do is actually repair certain parts of our iPhone by ourselves. So we can get Apple authentic, verifiable parts, tools, manuals, and that was actually really amazing. I mean, they could just go ahead and sell it to individual customers. And what was even cooler was that you could, have the opportunity to ship some of those parts back to them and get a credit for those. I think, example would be like the battery. If you were to replace your battery and you shipped it back to them, they would essentially give you a credit or gift card or something like that along those lines. And this was starting with the iPhone 12 and 13. I could have also seen this probably kind of cycle down to, some iPhones later down the line. And Apple did mention that this was coming to Mac computers with the M1 chips, so the non-Intel ones. And this was actually a very cool thing, and I was really happy to see this. But that was in November. And since this point, I have not heard anything from Apple of this specific feature coming out. This is an amazing thing, and it's very strange that still to this day, we haven't seen anything. And I'm looking through their, date right now on their little article, and it said it was coming out later next year. But the thing I don't understand, I heard it was coming out Q1 of 2022, could be totally wrong, but that is a very weird thing that Apple went ahead and announced this thing and they still haven't given it to us. I am curious to see what they're waiting for. And the reason I say this is because they mention on here not only is it supported for the iPhone 12 and iPhone 13, but also it's supported on the M1 MacBooks. My only issue is if there's ever an M2 MacBook coming out or if there's the iPhone 14 coming out, what is that going to happen with those specific self-service repair programs? Are those iPhones going to be immediately placed in the self-service repair program as well? I'm sure the MacBook is going to be a little bit different than its predecessors. So are they going to have to remake a bunch of manuals and, rehab a bunch of parts to ship out? And would that delay that process? Because if the iPhone 13 and the iPhone 12 have to wait so long to get this specific feature and to get those parts, developed and shipped to them as a mass, how delayed would it be for the iPhone 14 owners? If they were to buy an iPhone day one and they break it 3 months later, will they be able to go ahead and fall under the self-service repair program, or would they have to wait, many, many months like how we have to wait for the iPhone 13s? So I'll be really curious to see when Apple releases this. I plan on fixing a few of my iPhones under this program. I do have some broken iPhone 12s and I think an iPhone 13 as well that I plan on fixing. But it's very strange. Apple still hasn't, made any word on this thing since this release. I haven't heard anything, not any of their keynotes. Maybe there was one thing that Apple stated or Tim Cook stated in an interview, but I haven't heard anything from them since. So very curious to see when they release it. I'd love to hear you guys' opinion on this. Let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.